Hello and welcome to Let's Play Briefly. And yeah, you're not crazy. This is X4 Foundations. What the heck is going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. What's going on is there's this new mod out called Real Space Engines mod, which seems like it's going to be awesome.
Elite Vanguard.
It is a mod that gets rid of the max speed of all ships, reduces the acceleration so that the ship differentiation will be by acceleration rather than top speed, and increases the ability to do strafing and things like that, basically making the game a little bit more physics realistic. So I'm just gonna try it out. So this is an otherwise unmodded start of just the Terran, or not the Terran, the Argon, whatever they call it, the base Argon start, the one I usually do. Yeah, so this is just going to be a Let's Play Briefly. It's going to be probably very, very briefly, and just maybe a few minutes. I don't know, just to see what the heck. This is okay. All right, so it's already going. You can already see that I'm accelerating. I've just got my throttle all the way up. I'm just in this little dinky Elite Vanguard, and I ain't stopping. I am still going, still going. And if you add this in with the flight assist turned off, this is kind of cool. Now, there's just no way to know how NPC ships are going to react to this yet. I think even the modder is like, I don't know, we'll figure it out, we'll see. But basically what he has done, the modder's name is Real Space, what he has done is he has gone ahead and taken out the top speeds of everything, or made the top speed so high that it's to be essentially zero, as to be no top speed at all. And done the same thing with the travel engine, so that your travel engines will give you essentially good acceleration, but very, very high acceleration to essentially infinite top speed. You can see I'm going really, really fast now. This is cool. All right, I should probably okay, go this way. The other thing he has done is he has given you infinite boost, which is to say it doesn't eat shield, or if it does, it does eat shield, but it's very, very slow. So you can use that as an afterburner to increase your acceleration while in regular non-travel mode. There we go. It's not really doing very much, apparently, but that's all right. So now, if I switch back to, there we go, if I'm switching out of flight assist, switching back into flight assist mode, you can see right down here in the middle, that little icon there means flight assist is on. There's other options here as well. For example, you can see a bunch of these. This one right here is a new one with 5.0. This one means that the mouse is active right there. That's fun. Here I go. So let me boost. I guess it gives me a small boost. Doesn't seem to be doing too much. Maybe it varies by ship. I don't know. Let's see what happens if I hit my travel drive. I am accelerating at a decent clip. Let's see. Oh, nope. Let me zoom out the right way. Here we go. So I'm going to keep going. I am going to keep going. Look at that. Look at how fast I'm going. I'm going to head that way. Yeah, this is cool. This is decently fast. Yeah. There's no top speed here. I'm still going. I'm gonna hit that nice and quick here. Oh god. Am I gonna make it? Nope, I'm not. Look at that. I'm now at 13 kilometers per second, and I'm still now. if what he says is right, oh my god, I'm going way. Oh, let me turn around. Let me turn around. Not that it matters. I'm not like gonna keep this save or anything. But okay, let's. Okay, yeah, look at that. This is travel drive going into deep acceleration to get me back out. Look at how far away I went. That's crazy. But I'm gonna zip across to the other side of the map here, the sector. And I'm going to turn travel drive off. Now, if it goes the way he was saying in his notes that it works, you won't just decelerate from your travel drive top speed. You're just going to keep going because it's physics. Now we're at 11 kilometers per second. Okay, now let's take off travel drive. Look at that. We're actually still accelerating. I am not I'm in flight assist mode, so I am slowing down ever so slightly. But if I turn flight assist off, there we go. Look at that. This is amazing. I love it. Doesn't seem like, at least in this ship, travel drive's acceleration parameters are much, much better than the regular. Let me see if I can get to top speed with just regular acceleration. Probably can't. Let me. I'm gonna try my travel drive at least just to get to 0, and see how fast I get by the time I reach the end of where my map showed me. Whereas, like, where I'm up there. Alright, travel drive is off. And we're just going to accelerate and see how far we go. How fast we get by the time we get to the end of the map zone here. That is not what I expected. I did not expect to top out at 1592. That is, not right. Is it? Was that my max speed before? I don't think so. Well, it doesn't matter because it's still much, much faster than it would have been otherwise. My acceleration is very slow now. I wonder if turning travel drive on causes some glitching with the way the speed parameters work. Yeah, because he did say in his notes that there should be functionally no max speed. But I am getting effectively a max speed here because I'm slowing. My acceleration is slowing down. And this is with flight assist on. If I turn flight assist off and just keep accelerating, it's going to be the same. All right. So let me go to a stop. Alright, here I am. There. Takes a while to slow down. I want to get to a full stop and try again. See what happens. Wow, it is taking a while to break, isn't it? feel like something definitely borked out. Alright, I'm at 0 now. Alright, let's do this. So we're going that way. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe it was 1500 was the max speed that I could get in regular mode. But the fact that travel drive, when I turned travel drive off, I did not immediately decelerate down to regular speeds was really a really good thing. I mean, that was the big boon there. Okay, I'm watching my speed acceleration here, my rate of acceleration. No, not my rate of acceleration. What am I saying? I know physics enough to know that that's not what I meant to say. I'm watching my rate of speed increase, my acceleration, to see if it starts to slow down as I get closer to the 1500 level. It does feel like it might be. It'll become very noticeable if I do start approaching my top speed. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely slowing down. Fascinating. Okay, so it does have a top speed in regular mode. Unless something broke when I went into travel drive and did all that crazy stuff. But if I go into travel mode now I will regain my acceleration. There's an equipment dock. I should be able to take a look at my stats on this ship. I want to see what the stats come out as. Heading back over to that jump gate. So yeah, now I'm at 7, 8. I'm definitely going to kick up to 12 again, right? Possibly even faster. Wonder how fast this guy goes. I'm at 13. Doesn't seem to be slowing down. Maybe a touch. I am way the heck out there. Yeah, it is slowing down a little bit. Alright, let me turn around. I'm going to boost my way back, and I'm actually going to go... Look at me going backwards. I'm going to go to the equipment dock. And I'm going to check the stats to see if the numbers show up on the upgrade screen. I know that with modded stuff like VRO and so forth, the graph elements come out funky because you get markers in the wrong places where it says what the tops are. If something like VRO or the weapon or weapon mods change things around, and by weapon mods I mean weapon extensions, not the weapon ship mods. But the numbers are still there. The correct numbers are correct according to whatever the mod has done. So hopefully we'll get that here. Oh, I'm at 14K. Wow. Okay, we better slow down. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. I'm only 200 kilometers away. Okay, this is gonna take me a second. I'm gonna have to come back here and hard burn in the other direction. Expanse style. Realism style. Alright, travel drive in. If that'll help my acceleration. I think it does. Wow! I mean, this is nuts. This is to use this will require a great deal of planning, right? Which is part of the reason why games don't let you do it, right? They don't let you do it because, I mean, how would you be expected to be able to get this like spot on precise? Now, okay, so why am I still going? Why am I still accelerating? What did travel? Did it like kick me past a limit? That's interesting. I wonder how that works. Oh God, here we go. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like you if you're gonna do this, and then again, this is not about the mod. The mod, like, modder's not making any mistakes on this. Like, it's not bad. It's just it requires a lot of planning on the player's part to do this right. I mean, if you think landing on a dock with a miner full of silicon is hard, try this. I'm going to be yo-yoing back and forth for an age. Okay, but what I don't get is how I can continue to accelerate out of Travel Drive, but not reach, oh my God, but not get above 1500 or so if I start from 0. That is an interesting problem. What the heck? Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I think I suspect the mod. I suspect the game is interacting with the mod in a way that, because the game doesn't know what the fuck to do, it is like doing some weird shenanigans with acceleration options and stuff. The mod is not, like, it's not trying to do it that way, I think. I don't think the mod is trying to cap you at 1500 and then let you kind of cheat it by going to Travel Drive to go, or rather, if it is, like, that was intentional. The idea is like, I need to find a way to get around this weird limitation in the game engine, maybe? But now I'm decelerating, even though I have my acceleration is on. Why am I slowing down? Yeah, this is weird. And now I'm going up. And now I'm going down. So like about halfway. There we go. Yeah, see, but now I'm not actually in FA off. So this doesn't make sense. I should still be accelerating. And I am accelerating now if I turn FA off. If I turn FA on, it does this. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. That is definitely a weird game interaction. Oh, God. How did I do that? That's a weird turn. Alright, let's see if I can land here. I want to see these numbers. Docking cute. Fuck you.
Docking granted.
Okay, thank you. Where am I docking? I'm a little dizzy now. Yeah, there's a lot of physics going on here. I mean, there's a lot of physics cheat, right? It's trying to make physics happen. Like trying to make fetch happen. Trying to make physics happen in a game that's trying to cheat physics a little bit. Oh, but that was the other thing I forgot to even look at. Yeah, the strafing is a lot stronger. And that strafe turning, that is funky. Yeah, the deceleration is definitely not at the same power level, which, you know, because that makes sense, because my engines are, the big engines are in the back. So being able to decelerate that speed is, you know, not normal. And once I'm inside the station, I do have the regular limitations. my throttle is functioning as oh, okay, that was what it was. Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah, of course. When I'm not in FA on, when I am in FA on, when my flight assist is turned on, my throttle is an absolute throttle, right? Of course it is, yes, because that's how it works regularly. My throttle is an absolute throttle. I just wasn't thinking about it that way. And of course, my absolute speed is somewhere above 1500. And so at 50% or 60%, it should be
Successfully
900
done.
something. That actually makes sense. So decelerating below that, accelerating above that, accelerating to a point. Okay, so in FA on, throttle is absolute. I already knew that, but I was thrown by the fact that I was able to move at such a crazy speed. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these numbers. Speed, yep, 1600. Okay, all right, so that's how it's limited. I see here. That's great. Okay, that does clarify a lot of things for me then. That clarifies how the speed... So essentially, in regular mode, in regular engine speed, you are capped at about 1600, and it's essentially asymptotic. You'll get to like 1540 and then very, very slowly get the rest of the way. If I were to go to this, it would be to 2000. This would be 2200, and you can see these little arrows. These it's like, I don't know what to do, game is saying. My acceleration is much, much lower than it would have been otherwise, right? Because he set the acceleration low so that your differential is really about the acceleration. The travel speed is 22.4 meters per second, which we didn't get close to before. I mean, we got to about 14 or 15. And the strafe speed is really fucking high also, and as is the acceleration. The strafe speed is actually higher than your regular speed, as is the acceleration, although I don't know if it can actually get there. That would be interesting to see. All right, and then how about these guys here? Yeah, that does change those as well. Brilliant. Oh, wow, look at the strafe speeds I'm getting on this. 4,000. Is that even real? Yeah, this is amazing. I really like these numbers. This is good. I like the way this works. So we're going to try one more thing then. We're going to go back to and do this again, knowing what we know now, knowing what I know now about how the absolute throttle works, which is to say I knew it before, but then I forgot because I was mind-boggled by everything else that was going on. We're going to go ahead and get to... I'm going to accelerate here. Right, okay, yeah, so if I go to about... Oh, yeah, there we go. So, that's right, yes. Yeah, I feel dumb for not having spotted this before. Right, so this is the current speed, and this is where your target speed is, right? In regular mode, it's an absolute throttle. So if I go to here, it's going to cop out at 800. But because it feels like your flight assist is off, because of the speeds and how long it takes to decelerate and so forth, you don't think about it. But if I turn my flight assist off, then this pin is the relative acceleration, right? At midpoint here, there's no acceleration. Or zero, sorry, I should say at zero there's no acceleration. Yeah, because I don't have my throttle set to the full range. So 0 here is no acceleration, and then any amount higher than this, of course, is going to be some amount of acceleration, something up to here. Now, because of the way the game is designed, it has those limitations in top speed. So I'm going to max out somewhere in the 1600 range, which we can see here. I'm at 12. Now I'm back on FA on, right? So flight assist is back on, which means that this pin is my absolute speed, my absolute throttle. So I'm at 1300, coming up to 1300, and it's going to very, very slowly make it the rest of the way up. I'm going to be able to do a little bit faster if I go into FA off and use this as my relative acceleration. It's a relative pin, so it's just basically showing my rate of acceleration. And yeah, we're going to top out eventually at about 1600. Now, this is unrealistic, the fact that this is slowing down, but that's just, I think, the game engine's limitations. Now, if I pop into Travel Drive, now you can see I'm back to FA on, and now I'm pinned way, way higher than I could otherwise be. Now, here's the question. If I turn this off, and I'm pinned again, I am still accelerating. But now I'm going to drop down. Yeah, there's my reverse thruster going. After a little while, it's going to drop me down, and I'm going to max out at 1600. Brilliant. Okay. So, now, here's the thing that the modder mentioned. I should still be able to gain acceleration. I should be able to still go, or at least not decelerate. If after I get out of Travel Drive, if I get into Travel Drive and hit FA off, yeah. So here we go. We're gonna pin to the ceiling. There it is. Now, Travel Drive. I go up to some high value, whatever. Let's go up to. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as it's over a 1600. It'll prove the test, right? So I'm gonna go to 29. I'll go to 3000. FA off. Now, what normally happens in the game is when you turn FA off in Travel Drive, it stops your acceleration, even if you're not at max speed. Now, if I turn off the Travel Drive, I get relative acceleration. I get FA off acceleration out of here. That's bonkers. And now, okay. And so now, okay. There we go. Now it's going to pin back down, but very, very slowly. Much more slowly than it would have otherwise. Much, much more slowly. Look at that. Yeah, that's going to take me down to 1600 in like 10,000 years. Look at that. But if I go back into FA on, yeah, now it's dropping me back down super fast. I turn it off, the deceleration slows. Oh yeah, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I get how this works. This is great. Wow, I actually am almost doing a full 30 minutes of this. So I want to definitely thank RealSpace for coming up with this mod. It's really exciting to see because it will allow players who want to have a much more realistic experience of acceleration. You just kind of need to know what the one major limitation is, which is that you can't get past. You do have a pinned speed, a pinned top speed, which we can say is like the computer kind of controlling things if you're in flight assist on, that you can get past with the Travel Drive. You cannot get past with FA off unless you get over the Travel Drive, which will allow you to push past. It's like a fail-safe remover. So, yeah, that's super cool. Super cool. Anyway, that's going to be it for me on this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.